I am shocked.
Hello!
I was shocked to see that some people actually say Need for Speed 2015 is better than Need for Speed Heat.
Oh.
So that's exactly how we're going to do it. Comparing both games head to head to see which is the best. We've got the categories. We've got the know-how. We've got the knowledge. We're ready. Here are our categories, and these are what we will fill. Now, first things first, Matthew, let me show you something. Oh, do you remember? Remember the Heat? Into night. Oh.
I feel like that's a mod where you can do it just in-game like that.
No, it's not a mod. It's in the. I'm literally in the base game. I can't compare modded to modded.
Unless you did it in the menu, which
you could do it on the map.
I can't remember something.
You can't say you don't remember. We just said I just said we know we have the knowledge. We clearly don't have the pissing knowledge, do we?
I have the integrity.
So first thing back to back is going to be feel. How did the games feel when you enter the world and the atmosphere? Just get a good feel for it.
Well, in 2015, you're in real life.
Yeah, it's more like real. This is more video game, but let's be real. The presence of the police in this game, they were scary. In the other game, in Need for Speed 2015, they're not scary.
How about beautiful in 2015?
They're absolutely crap.
So we couldn't even last an hour.
I fear sausages more than I fear the police. You know when you get the little bit of bone in like some, I hate it. I've ruined the meat for me. Oh, the rain is so stunning. It's so sexy. Move out of the way. All right, there's gonna be a lot of jumping back and forth to 2015. On to 2015. Oh my god.
People still play this game.
Well, of course they do. It's a very big, beautiful game, my man.
To be fair, graphically, it's wonderful.
Okay, you're jumping categories here. You can't. We're talking about feel, the vibe. How do you feel the vibe is of the game as soon as you jump in?
Pull up a drift event, then I'll tell you how.
So the feel of this world, I'm going to be honest, it is more beautiful, but I'd say it feels less alive.
That's because of less traffic, son. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah, so it feels less alive.
To be fair, it is nighttime.
That is true. It is LA. However, surely this, I guess as people don't walk around in LA, do they? So it's more realistic. You know, I'm going to say it. The feel, the vibes, it's got to be Heat. Would you agree?
Yes.
Vibes! Let's get it. So the next category is visuals. We can't ignore it. We've got to jump in. This is the garage location in terms of Need for Speed 2015. And this is the garage in Need for Speed Heat. A little bit different. I liked the idea. I like the idea.
It's working its way up to Rydell's Rides.
Rydell's Rides is a downgrade, though, I'm afraid, my man. This is perfect. The garage is better. Visually, well, yeah, but this is better. This is the best garage they've done. Now, while I promise you I'm going to try and avoid this same damn street every single time, there's a reason I have to show you this. So, in case you didn't know, there's a couple of things that 2015 does to make its visuals appear better. First things first, it's stuck at nighttime. The reflections are crazy, obviously. Graphically, I don't know if I can even question it. This game, compared to the other Need for Speed Heat, even compared to Need for Speed Unbound, which is on a new whole generation, this game looks better.
The thing is, in cutscenes, when you're in a cutscene in the garage,
yeah,
the quality doesn't lower once you go into the in-game.
Yeah, they use a special tech where you can place the people into like the game space. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing they tried. But the reason this street is significant, this is clearly the most detailed street in this game. I remember it because as soon as you leave it, everything gets a little bit more dim, a little bit less detailed. It's still very highly detailed.
Very grungy.
It rains all the time and but the amount of detail and the lighting and the reflections dims down quite a lot as soon as you leave that area, and it's proper interesting. Like obviously that's where the first thing most people are gonna see, but as you then leave,
oh, it's gone orange.
Well, it becomes a bit more dull. Also, this big beautiful city over here, it's completely inaccessible. It's not real. You can't go to it.
Do you want to show us, son?
So this, I think, is the most built-up area. The city is still over here.
Do you know why? It's because it's under construction.
It's under construction. No, it's because they couldn't bloody do it. I don't know if you've realized, but for example, the map is so split up because then they can deload sections of it as they load the other. But I am here. The city is here. We can't get to it.
It's under construction.
Welcome back to Need for Speed Heat. But this time, rain, weather, wet roads. Instead of waiting, I forced it. But this is what it looks like when it's very similar to 2015. Of course, we'll do a very quick side-by-side comparison using the same car, so you can kind of see the best street in this game versus the best street in 2015.
There is a bit too much in your face in this game.
It's too much in your face. Mate, if you play Drive Club, that's too much in your bloody face. That's too much in your bloody face. Nonetheless,
this rain reminds you of the GTA Definitive Edition before I got updated.
Whoa, look at the wind. I might have put too much wind. That's not normally happening. So I'll say, I think this game is sharper. They're both running at 4K 60, but that's kind of obvious. For example, the M3 was rebuilt with incredible interior detail. I think Crown actually made the livery, which is super, super sick. The reflections on this are more smooth. There's something about the reflections in 2015. Ah!
What is that?
What the fuck?
What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Where did that come from?
Was that in the game?
I don't know. What was that?
That was in the game.
Was it? What was it?
I think it was because I put the wind too high, it made the sound too loud. But what I'm going to say, 2015 just has that sharpness that I can't describe, even with its bloody film grain all over the screen. So Matthew, would you agree with me?
Yes, I would, son. 2015
does look better. But it's trickery. It's all trickery because this is to work in the day and night. You know.
But there's nothing wrong with trickery.
It's true. That's why The Last of Us can look so good, because it's just like this wide for its whole game. The next category is cars, which obviously Need for Speed has never had a strong point in the amount of cars. However, in this game, what they actually managed to do is duplicate some of the cars and add convertible versions of it. We actually saw more of them arrive in Need for Speed Unbound as well. However, this was just an evolution of the exact same car list. I don't think there's any question on my damn mind that cars should all automatically go to this game. There's just no question. The only omission that comes to mind is the Supra. And of course, the Toyota Supra is not available in this game. This is where Toyota spat their dummy out and had a big cry. You know what? F you, Toyota. We don't even need to jump between the games, to be honest, because ultimately, there you go. Heat's winning so far. Extra point. So, customization is an important pillar to Need for Speed, and this is the game that brought it back in full form. And actually, they have a couple of things in this game that are actually better, I think, than the current games today. So,
the window tints.
No, you can do window tints now.
No, take the piss.
If anything, those are better. So, of course, customization. This is where it came back. But it still has the weird wheel kind of switching thing. The meshes kind of transform.
There's only one issue. You haven't unlocked everything.
Well, no, I haven't unlocked everything, but it's pretty obvious. Everyone has played Need for Speed 2015. Everyone's played Need for Speed Heat. They're two incredible games. But one thing I will note that this game has over the current Need for Speed is the suspension tuning. On this game, you can change the track width. You can change so many more elements, and they dumbed it down on the new games. I still don't know why they did that. It's infuriating. However, the problem is, even if you do have a wide body kit, sometimes the kits didn't fit properly. If you can see the rear, it doesn't quite fit. The only way to really fix that is to change the type of tires, usually to a thicker type of tires. It wasn't perfect, but nonetheless, it was still pretty cool. That fitment is going to bother the daylights out of me.
Yeah, go ahead. I see it in the face.
Shut up! I'm not Carlito. Oh, those LED lights are so sick.
Why was one of the wheels $27?
The upgrades in this were a lot cheaper, basically. But anyway, customization has improved over time. We've had more elements that we can customize. Need for Speed Heat gets another win. And also underglows. Do we have underglows in this game? I don't even remember. Check out the parts box. God, I can't even remember all this, what this even did. It was a little bit weird. And of course, the performance customization, yeah, that goes to Heat as well. It was just better. It was just better. It was better. You're like, why? Why, Theo? Why? Patience, my friends. Patience. Need for Speed 2015 with its story. Again, reintroduced a proper story to Need for Speed. And it was so nice to have. Ken blocks in this game. That kind of elevates it just a little bit higher already.
And that guy sounds in the game as well.
We got some iconic names, and they blended real life with game, just like they did in the classic Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. It's beautiful. It does have copyright music right here, so we're gonna have to put. Basically, I don't know how much you remember, but it was a lot of fist bumping, a lot of yeah, bro, like yeah, let's go, let's roll the night. There wasn't much depth to it, but there was a nice simplicity. They were basically saying, we're gonna own the streets. That's the idea. Pretty basic, but pretty basic.
That's every racing game.
But it's not though, is it? It's not. It's just a random
Which one was it,
cutscene.
man? Huh? Was it the 277? Yeah? I bet you don't even know this, man. This is personal favorite.
Yo, some beef, dude.
Magnus offered this guy a drive. In one of his own 911s, no less. How did he even get your number, man? Huh?
Hey, that right?
What did you do?
I gave it to him. Relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax. That was my ride. I heard that.
Mike, stop it.
Chill, man.
Come on. We're all on the same side here. Travis is just pushing you because he wants you to be great.
I don't need his help. Now, new guy over here is getting all the credit. Yeah? What? Huh? Hey, come here. Come here.
He was trying to be angry at you because you got access to someone's number before he did. And the anger just came across as corny.
Just hit me up like 2 minutes ago. Damn. Real cute. Watch this. Risky devil hash coming right up.
Cook put us up to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I'm gonna say I'm going in preferring Heat overall.
What's the ending though? We need to get the ending.
I'm not. Don't want to ruin it. We got hopefully a full video coming up. We got to do another thing like we did with the crew.
Shit, this cop's still on me.
Joe Mama, watch your language on the Black Pants YouTube channel.
Anna, I'm on the bridge. That cop's trying to...
Why is he in a pole stop?
Because he's Joe Mama.
No, he's not.
That's his name.
No, it isn't.
His Joe Mama's falling off the bridge.
Oh, he has in the car house.
That's a good point. Shame.
You don't remember the story, do you?
What did you do? Could
I
you
do.
do that sweet-ass ride?
As you can tell, this was done in COVID times because we got a mascot.
No, Shaw. This is on
It's
you.
done before.
You never survived. Who says he did?
Get a proper feel for this game. I feel it in my penis.
I don't need to know.
What are we
Sorry.
doing here?
I don't know where
Sending
that
a
came
message.
from.
Wait, stop!
Hey, he said.
We're on camera back there.
Shaw, hold it.
This is honestly the best story they've done in
So this
decades.
is how we work now?
These crews gotta learn. Try making a mockery of my unit, you're gonna take the fall.
Delete that footage there.
Frank, you're smarter than this. You want to send a message? You need a messenger.
Oh no, straight away, proper spicy. They're like, oh, when Joe Mama's car goes off the bridge, but after, like, oh, it's so dark, so tense. You have a proper feel. I don't know, this could be a pissing movie. This is fantastic. Then you go into buy some parts, and here's Anna. Honestly, Anna might be my favorite female from the Need for Speed story. Like, she's so good. She did such a good job. I really, if any new game gets like a sequel, it's gotta be, we gotta get Heat 2.
They don't care. Did Lucas sell you this?
Yeah. You know him?
You could say that. He's my brother. That used to be mine. Won my first race in that bad girl. She's perfect for
I don't know, it
someone just
hypes up
starting
your
out.
car. It just gives you
fair
the
enough.
feel.
You mind telling me what their deal is?
Oh, stock is limited around town because of the showdown. They're only selling if they know you're gonna put the parts to good use.
And then one of the best cutscenes, probably in history, actually. Need Speed history. Do you remember this, my man?
I think I was a headlight going around one of those corners.
What'd you hit?
I don't know, a mailbox, a trash can?
It's all trash now, right? Hey, isn't that your...
Ah, shit. No.
Pick up the team. We got one en route.
Hey, what?
You! Back up from the vehicle.
I was genuinely afraid of this guy. Like, not afraid, but like I wanted to beat him down. But he's a police officer, so you can't do it, you know?
Vera, huh? Is your vehicle?
Yes. Is there a problem, officer?
Depends. See, we got a bunch of reports about a vehicle matching this description involved in illegal activity. Ice front!
Yeah.
Which means I got the power to impound it. Where you been tonight?
We were just here. We were just...
What you here? You! ID. Dipshit. Nice name. You got a car?
Yes, sir.
Yes, officer!
Might actually be one of my favorite characters since Vars in a game. Like my enemies, nemesis.
Maybe I impounded the wrong one.
Shaw, you on the road yet?
On my way.
Oh, that's right.
Keys.
You the little bitch boy.
Keys.
My hair could be like Anna's soon.
You want it back? You got 10 days. We crush it. I think it's 10. Might be less. Drive safe.
What a bastard! Do you know what I found? In Far Cry 3, Vars wasn't even the main villain. And in this, he wasn't the main villain. The main villains are actually not as scary as the second kind of little bitch boys. I don't know if anyone ever noticed that. I don't know why, because if they were like Big Dog, they would be kind of scary. So I think there's no question whatsoever. Better written story, more tense, properly tied the world together in a way. It's unfortunate that it was short. Both stories are short. I would love to see this fleshed out further in the future. I don't know. I guess they technically... No!
What the hell?
The cops could still be here.
Oh, this
You know?
was-
I want another Heat story. It was top notch. It's the best they've done, possibly ever. Most Wanted Fire. The very close. It's very fucking good, okay? It wins. Can't find a bloody cop. Here we go. There's one parked here, innit? Oh, you want to pay the fine?
You can't
Is he still telling me just pull over? I just smacked into him. If you hadn't been able to tell, now is the category of police. Now, the police in this game were kind of a return to form in that, you know, they chased you and they were just stupid AI. Whereas before in Need for Speed Rivals, well, basically, you could be the police. And the police were probably the most brutal in the whole series. I have just lost them as the pursuit just started. This is going to be a demonstration as to how...
Do what you need to do? You need to get all the way to 4 heat.
Do I really?
To be fair, it's a bit harder.
Alright, well, I'm not surprised. I should hope it's a bit harder. Because they are possibly some of the worst in this series. I love the reflections, though. It looks so sick. Oi! Oi! Stop pushing me!
If you get arrested, that's funny.
I'm not getting arrested, so... Oh, yeah, Heat level 2. This is how you do a police chase in 2015 if you actually want to keep them after you. You just kind of keep rubbing them a little bit. And what are you doing, you absolute baboon? So if I just drive down the road here... He's lost me.
No!
On, you clown! What the hell? I don't even want to complete... mate, they're crap. They're genuinely the worst. They might be worse than 2012's cops.
Go on, son. They put up roadblocks and space trips.
Oh, for God's sake, I've lost them. I didn't mean to.
You were driving quick.
I wasn't driving quick. I was going 60.
Oh, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Surely he's on this road.
He's despawned.
No.
The fucking worst police in the series. Moving on to Need for Speed Heat and its police. Possibly some of the greatest policing.
What do you mean great? She's blocking a wall.
Yeah, he just parks there. He just parks there. There you go. He's a scout unit. He sits there.
I think you should press the LB.
I'm not paying the bribe. Already got another cop. He's after me in full force. Mate, the cop's pissing drift and everything. I'm toast. Whoa! So this thing is mostly upgraded. It's not quite fully. It's like 350 or something. 399 is the maximum. We've already got a unit on the bridge checking for me. The cops are somewhat keeping up, which is pretty nice to see. I don't have to sit and wait for them. Of course, you do still have to alter if you want the police chase to escalate. You do have to kind of stick around. You can get rid of them quite easily. Like that, for example. Just keep going around the block. There's a few ways you can deal with them. Oh, yeah, and there is a health system in this game. So there's a bit of a reason to actually keep trying to lose them. Because if you don't, they're going to bum you. Like this guy. He's going to bum rush me.
Probably the repair shop, myself.
No, I don't want to waste my repairs. They're limited.
I know, that's why I said it.
Mate, I don't get busted in this game. I'm a god.
I've seen that happen.
No. You've never seen it happen, son. Oh, they're doing a formation. You failed, mate. Level 2. Already feeling it. And the good thing as well, they were kind of integrated into gameplay in a much better way. So you actually, for example, they used as a multiplier, so you can multiply the rewards you get from playing single player in the day. It was a really cool way to make use of the cops. In the newer game, actually, on Unbound, they feel completely useless. And again, in 2015, there was a use for them. They were kind of story driven, but they still felt, compared to the comparatively, absolutely useless, mate. Oi, leave me alone. Stop. What was even that spell? How you even do that? What was he doing? I can't get ahead of them. I'm trying to smack into him. Whoa! It's also worth noting, they did dumb down the cops from launch twice. At least twice, from what we know. They were definitely more difficult previously, but they're still some of the best cops in the open world. You know, the reason Rivals cops were so good is because they only had one path to actually go down. It's easy. It's ultimately a cheat code. This man's catching up. Whoa! Yes! I don't think I need to prove anymore. I've got videos dedicated. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Matthew, help me.
Stop cheating some. Stop cheating some.
I've escaped them. They're still easier than they were. I tried for the repair shop. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
No. It's not gonna happen. This is gonna be a perfect getaway.
Into the water. Come on, son.
There's no water here. Look at this glorious driving. There we go. Escape. Through the repair station. We are properly... Mwah! That, my friends, was heat level 3. 5 gets pretty tense. I definitely want to just do a full pursuit at some point on this game again. So I think that's an easy one. Cops. Heat.
2015, my son.
Load of rubbish. Moving on to handling. This is a big topic in that, well, Need for Speed hit or miss in terms of handling, to say the least. However, Need for Speed 2015 once again tried to... It was actually the beginning of trying to blend brake to drift and grip handling. And every time you jump back to the game, it's a little bit of a fight to rejig your brain and figure out exactly how it works.
Yeah, if I was playing this right now, I'd be smashing the drifting. Right,
yeah, all right, mister. I drift back and forth like this. I'll stay with the grip. Oh, for God's sake.
I didn't on this game. I was very good at this game.
You were sweaty. Overall, very sweaty, man.
No, I could do one drift and I'll get 40k points from it.
Anyway, the handling in this game wasn't great. It definitely improved over time. Unbound is now definitely the best version of the Ghost era handling. We're still in the Ghost era handling.
Son, 40 points!
It's not sliding! It's not drifting!
Dude, give me the controller!
No!
Parsec!
No, I'm not giving you the controller.
Why?
Look, oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. That was a fantastic drift.
Why? Because I'll show you up.
I don't think we even need to jump back to Heat to show this, but in every aspect, the Heat handling was a little bit better. I wouldn't say a lot better, but the on-rails drifting feel is kind of gone. It's a little bit more loose. I actually think the drifting is probably the best they've done. No, I take it back. The drifting is better in Payback, but overall, why is it gripping up? Stop gripping up. I'm not asking you to grip up. I'm tapping like a mentalist.
Because you haven't done your own drift build.
I shouldn't have to. This is Ken Block's pissing car.
Make your Skyline.
Yeah, let me go from this to a Skyline that is not supposed to drift. That makes no sense. Anyway, handling, it goes to Heat. I mean, it would go to Unbound, but we're not including those. So in terms of the actual map and the world and the layout, this game actually, I kind of like it. So of course they were limited in the engine because they just started building it and building it out. And basically, just like this and in Need for Speed Payback, you'll notice that these areas and this district of the map are connected by these really long bridges, because then you can deload and hide away those areas and then reload new ones and keep it nice and crisp and beautiful. But it's kind of weird having these areas separated. It felt a little bit, I don't know, it didn't feel natural. Maybe American suburbia, this is accurate, but it's not for me. I don't like that. I think in, again, pretty much every aspect, I prefer the Need for Speed Heat map. So Heat wins again. Matthew, would you agree on that?
Yes, my son.
The thing about Heat's map is the beautiful swooping road. You can see the hills. It's Florida, but they managed to make it not, you know, Florida, because Florida is very flat. I don't know how many of you actually know that, but like, look at this reveal, this elevation. That is so, oh, I'm racing to the city, and the thing is, I can access the city. We spoke about that a little bit earlier. Some trickery going on, but the reveals, the road placement, everything was done so well, so that you get excited when you're heading to that big, beautiful city.
But there was a reason you couldn't access it, son.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care.
Because it was under construction.
It wasn't under construction. If you say one more pissing time. And also the map was just better. It's just everything, it's all, and they did a better job connecting it. It's better. But one major thing that is really important to Need for Speed to me, and probably one of the most important elements, is progression and also consistency of progression. I'm not even going to talk about the DLC because that was stupid. But in Need for Speed Heat, they had every visual bit unlocked from the go. You didn't need to grind and unlock them. In 2015, you had to do specific things to unlock specific parts, and it just felt forced progression. I'm really glad they got rid of that. And another part that I really loved about this game is you actually get Ultimate Plus parts. Now, Ultimate Plus and Ultimate Parts, you had to do a further level of progression to actually get it. At night, you had a chance of getting one of these parts. If you got to Heat level 3 and then 5, you then managed to escape. You get those volatile parts, and they would become either the Ultimate or Ultimate Plus parts. You had to collect them for every category on the initial engine upgrade. It was good. I really liked that. It's an extra layer of progression, and it had a reason after the game to actually have the cops and go after them. I love that. I wish there was more of it. Progression throughout the story in both is pretty similar, but I would say in terms of those things that I just mentioned, once again, it's going to be Heat, my friends. Who would have thought? But while we're still in Heat, it's worth talking about gameplay loop. This is a big one, Matthew. Of the two games, what did you prefer? Did you prefer just doing the race, doing the race, doing this, doing the race? Or did you prefer in Heat where you had a balance of like cops, but then you use those as a multiplier to level up and to unlock the new event? How did you, which system do you prefer?
The balance.
Of course. I'm going to say the balance as well. I preferred this, and as well, the other ideas that you could, you know, the follow missions and the different type of events they had. They didn't have many of them, but they had them. However, we are missing drag races in this game, aren't we? It's worth noting. But those were added after the launch. Whatever. We are missing drag races from this game, but I don't really care. The drag races in 2015 weren't that great. The drift events in this game are better. So once again, my friends, it's a heedy-weedy situation. But like, I want to be completely on it. I want to be completely fair. I did actually add in another category at the end here because this is something that is definitely significant, and it's something that Need for Speed Heat lacked in a huge way. Need for Speed 2015, just like Need for Speed Heat, had all drive, which is a great feature, and I do really miss it, and I think it caused a bit of a disconnect when it comes to Unbound. But when you tried to get into a competitive event in Need for Speed Heat, it was quite frankly just not possible. It was very difficult to do unless you organized it outside of the game because everyone was doing their own things. Speed lists in 2015 were a saving grace. I wonder if anyone actually still plays them.
They're next one, son.
And doing a quick play, just because I don't know. Are people still playing them on PC? This is PC. On PlayStation, generally, things survive longer.
You're gonna lose, I said.
Jumping into this. Don't tell me I'm not gonna lose. I'm gonna do good.
So this car ain't even upgraded.
Yeah, it is, right? I think it is. I guess another negative, there's no cross-play in this game, whereas there is in Heat. They added it, which is so amazing. Like, what the hell? What universe are we in now? Oh god, it's component parts.
Yes!
No.
Oh, God. This whole event, son.
All right, I'll do this whole event. Here we go. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me make a comeback. Oh, this game is beautiful. Hello, esteeted San. He is fast. Wait, it's one guy. No, it's two of them. He's the other one's behind us. He's falling way behind.
Yeah,
Speedless in the new game.
Well.
So much better. Hey, mate, I will take second place against.
No.
What is his name? Sausage San or something. He's crashed. He's been. Oh.
So cute.
Oh no, he is catching up.
Oh, hello.
What's he driving?
Hello. Stop for a minute.
Oh god. Oh god. I need more cars in this version. I should have switched to the PlayStation version for multiplayer. He's binned it as well. He's binned it again. 23 Schaefer. I can do this. I can do this, Matthew. Watch me.
He's up your ass.
No, he's not. He's gonna bin it. He's gonna bin it. No! Monica!
Sausage Sandwich is trumping you.
Oh! He's been move! This section always messed me up before. Woo. The handling is so just... It's got a mind of its damn own. We have so got this, man. Look at that. He may be faster, but... Christ, I can't drive for hell in this game. I just see me spamming the brake. But look at that! He's still got it. Sausage San in the bin. But anyway, multiplayer definitely goes to 2015. And so the final results, Heat has 9, 2015 has 2. Both games, I love them so much, but there's just no question in every single element. Okay, not every single, but most elements, it's absolutely a Heat wash. Get it? If you like these type of videos, make sure you check out this, in where we compare other Need for Speed games, as in the new ones. It's kind of important.
Goodbye, son.